Hello everyone, I'm going to do an out-of-box review with the AMT 75 Gremlin X. Now, if you read the box, here, let's zoom in a little bit. This camera does not have the zoom my old camera had. That's all the further it goes? I think not. There we go. I just have to touch the camera to do it. Okay, it says here that you can build this in one of two ways. Stock or drag racer, and this is the drag racer one, and it has some of these decals on it. Okay, and over here it's showing the engine. It has a roof mounted air deflector, a tachometer, dual Holley carbs. You know, that's important. Authentic denim interior, optional thrush outside exhaust, drag rear shocks, a roll bar, tube headers or stock headers. Alright, so the box shows we can do a couple of different things with the old Gremlin kit. So let me open it up and let's do a detailed look, because earlier I did a quick look. Here's the body. Nothing special to denote on that body, I think. Okay, she's going to get painted AMC green. Big bad green. That's what this is going to get. That color right there. I know, that's kind of a horrible color, isn't it, Nellie? Reminds me of vomited pea soup. But I remember seeing a green gremlin living about a block down my house, so a block down the street from my house was, so when I was a kid back in the 70s, so I don't feel too bad about the green AMC. Now, find me a Pacer model and I'm going to be in heaven, but I've only found one and it was $100. Okay, so open the bag. You get the trademark inside there. The door detail is kind of soft to me. The door handles and stuff, that's a little on the soft side. Okay. And the rest of it, however, seems to be okay. Here's the undercarriage. Undercarriage looks funny to me. Nowhere near as detailed as that Honda's undercarriage was. But the Honda is also like a $50 kit, and this is a $15 kit. Here's the interior. The floor pedals, the gas and brake pedal, are molded into the floor. Look at that detail on the side rests. We got the armrest and the crank. I'm kidding when I say look at that detail. It's kind of pathetic, actually. You got it molded in the side. I'm not going to try to do a great job of this car. I'm just going to do this car because this is a fun car build. This is not supposed to be stress me out car build. Please. The wife agrees. Fun car build. Not stress me out. Honda was a stressor because I ran out of time. I think that's the only reason it was really a stressor. Now, that's the first bag. I'm not opening these. This is nice because the cooler parts are bagged separately from each other so you don't scratch them up. This one's already broken free from the sprue, but I get clear and blue tinted glass. So if I want to go blue tinted with that green color, I can. And the rear tail lights are there. No headlights though. Interesting there. Tires. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tires in the bag. Okay. Some of them are big fat drag slicks. I mean, these are actually nice tires. There's no seam lines on them. Yeah, no seam lines. And the drag slicks already have writing on them. Highlighted, stamped. That's a nice touch. The street tires don't. And then you got your metal axles. Okay, let's go to the chrome sprue. I'm not going to take the chrome sprue out of the bag, but I don't need to because you can see it fairly well. The bumpers are chrome. The headers for the engine are chrome. The headers are here. Don't know what that is. We'll find out in a little bit. There's the headlights. That must be the chrome tactometer they were talking about on the box. That's probably the tail light. There's some more bumperage. You've got 2 sets of rims depending on how you want to do it. And I'm not sure what all these parts are. If I don't like the chrome on some of them, you can rest assured they will be stripped and all cladded. Alright, this bag seems to have interior / suspension parts. So let's tear this open and see what we got. By the way, Miss Nellie over here is building a Gundam. Yep. Oh, they're going to know what it is from that right there. The Gundam people are going to know what you're building when they see that head.
Of course they are.
Oh, yes, they are. Okay, we've got shocks on this sprue. Okay. And it looks like rims for the tires, headers. One, you use these headers and you use that exhaust pipe, you got some trouble. Here's the rear differential. Okay. Next sprue out of the bag. Interior parts, authentic denim seats right there. There's my authentic denim seats. That must be the seat backs. There's the back seat. Okay. And here's the dash. There is my authentic dash. Alright. Yeah, the authentic denim seats, they're losing it for me. I mean, you guys got to remember, I'm being a little harsh on this kit, but I just got through building the Tamiya car kit that was massively detailed, and the molding on it was very well done. The mold from this one's probably from the 70s at the minimum, and you just can't expect something from the 70s to match a Tamiya kit. It's just not going to do it. That Tamiya kit's from the 90s. Okay? Some engine parts here. We have various engine parts, the trainee, different headers if you want to go stock. I don't know what those are. Right there, they're probably hubcaps. Looks like you've got 2 different intake manifolds for the engine. And in the bag still is the engine fan, and that's actually a nice engine fan. Alright, so let me put this stuff back in the sprue. Back in the bag. Put the sprue back in the bag so I don't lose these parts somewhere. Because we have a Thunderpaws, and Thunderpaws likes to eat things like this. He thinks they're fun.
Or just hide them.
Or just hide them. You're correct on that. So Nellie, what do you think? Think I should make this a drag racer or just a street car?
What is a drag racer?
Drag racer has big, huge tires on the back, a bigger engine, bigger exhaust pipes. Here's the hood, the steering wheel. Looks like the battery right there. That really looks like the battery. Half of the block, the oil pan, the cylinder heads, the valve covers, the timing belt, various other little parts. Looks like a water hose. Okay. Now if you want to go drag racer, you have the drag racer hood, which has, it's actually fairly nice. There's some flash on it though. A little bit of flash on it, not too bad. The intake for doing the alternate drag racer engine. I don't know what that is. I don't know what those are. Don't know what these are. Second steering wheel. That's nice. And another sprue with little tiny pieces all over it. And this is the last sprue. License plates. Firewall, it looks like. I don't know what half these parts are. Yeah, we'll know when we get to it. So let's look at the rest of it. Now, what makes me happy is I'm painting her green, right? Guess what I got? An AMC Gremlin sticker in the same green color. It is in the same color, isn't it? So this is just like serendipity. I got to paint the car green. I just got to. Okay. Now we've got a decal sheet here, and if I find a knifey and cut this open, oh, it does not want to cut open with that knife. Where's the other knife? The wife has the other knife.
You?
Yeah, never mind. I tore it open.
I don't have it.
I must have buried it. Oh, I see it. I buried it underneath sprues. Okay, pulling out the decal sheet. This is what you get. Now, these red stripes are nice, but the problem is if I paint that car green, that red and green is just going to clash.
It looks cool.
It'll look okay?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it might clash a bit. It wouldn't hurt to try it. I know how to pull stickers, decals off. But it's got some really nice little gremlin stickers on here in both red and black. And whether I use these decals or not, on this car, I can definitely use those on another car. Those are some nice decals. In fact, I think this would be a good decal sheet to scan. This camera is really slow to focus sometimes.
Yeah.
There it goes. This would be a nice decal sheet to scan and save us an image of. Really nice decal sheet to do that with. So I like the decal sheet. Now set that aside real quick. Let's get the directions out. The other goodies that are in the box. Oh, I get a mini box to build. Look, I get a mini box to build for it. Okay, round 2 has got AMT. We get the round 2 catalog. Most of the Star Trek kits look familiar for some reason. I don't know why. And then we got lots of car kits over here. This is all car kits. I wouldn't mind having those big trucks. I need to build a big truck sometime soon. Just for the fun of it. So I might build this as the drag car. Around2models.com. Join our mailing list. I'm already on their mailing list. Because I buy Star Trek models a few too much. And then we get the directions. These look just like the old 75 directions. Okay? And lots of options on this engine block. Lots of options on this engine block. I can do a 4-barrel carburetor or a big stack with 2 4-barrel carburetors. Huge exhaust stack or small exhaust stack. I got lots of options on the tires. Awful lot of options on the tires. Okay. On the chassis, not so much. Which is really funny because if I use the big engine with the big pipes, then it gives me these tiny little exhaust pipe to run down the side of the engine, underneath the engine. That's just going to look wrong. And I got a roll bar. And the original denim seats that can be put in there. I need to get some blue flocking if I'm going to do those seats. I got a roof spoiler. Oh, now I know what I'm seeing what some of these parts are. I can do quarter window panels instead of glass. Oh, I'm way off camera. Lots of options on this car. And then we got a chrome grille, and the headlights are chrome. There's no glass to them. Or I can use the big boy hood. Well, there you go. There's my review of, let's zoom this out. Oop, wrong way. It's funny, the zoom only works. I have a zoom on the remote and a zoom on the camera, and they are not compatible. What is up with that? Anyhow, everyone, there is my review of the AMC Gremlin. I'm going to tear into this plastic while I'm waiting for Miss Nellie to finish up her Gundam. If some of you haven't figured it out yet, it's the SD Justice Gundam, because this video is probably going to be up before the Gundam videos are. I'll talk to you in a bit.